Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome into another early 2020 set review. Today we're going to be looking at set number 76146, the Spider-Man Mech, and this has 152 pieces and will be available starting on January 1st, and I got this from Mastermind Toys for $14.99 Canadian, which means that it will be $9.99 American. And this sort of wave of mechs and different things are kind of, we believe, is meant to be this replacement for the Mighty Micros line, which I really don't mind. I am loving reviewing these mechs and building them. They are just so much fun. But anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the build. Here is the mech, and I'm loving these builds. Like I said before, they just have so much articulation, and again, they just look really great. So let's start with the legs here. You've got some articulation up there, down here towards the ankles, and then you've also got it on the feet. And again, these are all using the mixel joint connections and everything. You've also got this peg underneath here so that you can't rotate the body around, because this is meant to be realistic, right? So I really like that a lot, that it does have that. It's just a nice little touch. And on the foot there, you actually do have a sticker, as well as on the torso, the main torso up here. It's actually a 2x2 flat round tile, and this is actually been used in the Mysterio set, and I'm not sure about the other ones, but I'm sure that they pop up there as well. So that's really cool. I like that that's printed, and it looks really great, and I like that it's being reused. On the hands here now, taking a look at their articulation, you can see you've got the shoulder that just popped right out of the socket, and it has some really cool build. Like I like that, and I like the web on that side. It's the same on the other arm, and you have some articulation there and here, and then you've also got the actual hand, which just looks really great, and it has another sticker right there. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. The hands itself, I'm a little bit disappointed that it's not all using that part, because that's what the other mechs have been using. So I wish that it was consistent, but again, we'll take a look at that in all four of them. But the fingers there, it is a little bit hard to actually do the thwip, right? The Spider-Man hand signal, but yeah, you kind of got it there, right? With the two exterior ones, or I guess you could put that one down too. I don't know. It's really hard to do. I wish that there was a fourth finger in this case, like the Thanos mech, all five. But yeah, I don't know. It is really good though. I like the articulation, and I like the use of the web pieces here that attach there. But you can take them off if you wanted to. Just have the mech just standing there, not actually shooting out any webs. And you can notice here that you've got these big arms here in silver, and that looks cool as well. Like, I just think that it reminds me a lot of the Iron Spiders, so that's pretty cool. But it is silver, and they can actually spin around if you wanted to turn them all the way around, but they kind of just have them placed like this. And I guess you could clamp onto different things, but maybe it'll help against the fight against the Venom mech with 4 arms. But yeah, other than that, I think that the mech itself looks really great. And of course, this piece here from the Nexonites, you guys told me, thank you everybody who didn't comment on the Iron Man one, but then the Thanos one, that was my #1 comment. But yeah, thank you. And you could just put Spider-Man on in there, and then you just close it on up, and it does touch, which I really do like. I like that that closes up. And in behind here, you can see nothing too special going on. It is pretty well closed up, except for this right here. But again, I love this part here. I forgot to show you, but the shoulder also has some printing, or some stickers there, and that's really cool. So you get 6 stickers and 1 printed part there for the main chest. And yeah, I just think that this mech looks really cool, and I just like the way that it looks with, like, it actually has something coming out of it, unlike the Iron Man mech. Like, there's no repulsor blast build or anything, but with this, I just think it looks really cool, and I think that that is something that maybe the Iron Man mech should have had. I think that it is kind of lacking compared to this one. And it's funny, these hands here, especially with this part being right there, it reminds me of the Sentinel build. So who knows, with X-Men and everything now being back with Disney. But let's take a look at the minifigure. Here is the newer updated Spider-Man figure that we got from last year's wave of sets, and I really do like this. I'm glad that he finally, after all those years of getting the same one, had an update. And I love the Spider-Man symbol on the chest, and just the details there with the red lines and everything in dark red, as well as just the muscles. It looks really great. And of course the eyes, I think, is the biggest stand out there. It just looks so great. It's got like this pearl, not silver, it's more of a blue, which I really, really like. It is hard to tell on the actual camera, but it looks great. As well as on the back, I like the head has some printing as well, and the back torso printing looks really great. And for this set, unfortunately, it doesn't have the dual molded legs, but that's fine. You can't have it in every set. You can also take the web pieces, and they include the little handle part as well as a stud with a hole in it, so you can actually put the web pieces in it so that you can have it so that you're actually shooting the web from the minifigure, not just from the mech. You also get the web handcuffs, but there's not really a use for them in this set. There you have it, everyone. That is the Spider-Man Mech, and I really, really like this one. I think that this could be my favorite. I'm not sure. I really want to do a video of all 4 of them once I review the Spider-Man Jet versus the Venom Mech. But anyways, everyone, I hope that you did enjoy this video, and I hope that you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.